everyone.
Morning.
So I'd like to welcome all of you to Montefiore's Grand Hall. How many of you had some trouble getting in this morning? Yeah, it's awesome. Imagine working here every day. We have almost 11,000 people coming into this campus that are associates only, so you can imagine it's a really busy place. And we're so happy to have all of you. We're a proud partner of South Bronx Rising Together and a proud partner with Jobs First. Just to give you a little bit of background, I'm the Director of Community Workforce Programs. Learning is still part of that. Thanks, Elizabeth. Totally works. And the last few years, Montefiore has been really leading this area in workforce programming. So we run a number of initiatives here. You'll get to hear a little bit about one of our programs. I'm looking at my partners in the front here. And you know, we're a medical center. We care about people's health, and having a career and stability and being able to provide for your family is part of that health. So this is very important to us, as I'm sure it is a part of all of you being part of the Bronx community. And if you're not convinced enough, we have some student spotlights on the table that I ask you to look at. And the young people in this room are actually here today. So if you have an opportunity, we ask you to speak to our students. They're actually going to take a little initiative. I'm going to encourage them to make sure to speak to all of you. So before we get going, I'd like to just do a couple of housekeeping things. Bathrooms and food are the two #1 things that draw all of us together as a family. Bathrooms out the door to the left, and we obviously have plenty of food, so please help yourself during the event. I'm also going to run briefly through the agenda. So after me, we have a wonderful guest speaker that I'm going to introduce briefly. We're going to have our first panel at 9:15, the double bottom line, the return on investment, about hiring this talent in their businesses and what it's done for them. We're going to have a brief talk about partnering with workforce professionals. Then we're going to move into our second panel, which is building a partnership, where we'll feature one of our amazing partnerships here at Montefiore in collaboration with Phipps Neighborhoods and Hostos Community College. And then end the event with moving forward a call to action with Lou Maselli, the Executive Director of Jobs First, and Nunzio Del Greco, the President and Chief Executive Officer of Bronx Chamber of Commerce. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our next speaker, who's actually a neighbor of Montefiore over at the Bronx Zoo and the Wildlife Conservation Society. He's Vice President for Public Affairs, joining the Wildlife Conservation Society in 2000 after working for more than 15 years in public service. He is leading and coordinating the organization's efforts to build a conservation movement. And he is responsible, in addition to the public affairs division, government and community affairs, communication, marketing, policy, digital and media production, as well as the Wildlife Conservation's Library and Archives. Please join me in welcoming John Calvelli.
I always enjoy getting that because it reminds me of the departments that I have. I forgot about archives there for a second.